from Warmstrong Adventures and Scott from Controversial Cruising.
I'm loving the music, Scott. I'm loving it. Hey, Scott, how's it going?
Good, Bill. How are you? Happy Wednesday.
I'm over here snapping my fingers to the man. Hey, everybody, welcome in. Welcome in.
It was a new intro as of last week, but you know how I throw new intros in, and that one kind of came after the whole speakeasy experience that I had. So I know you love jazz, and I kind of threw that back to, a little jazz, a little upbeat, a little.
That reminded me of MSC. I mean, I know people might not want to hear it. I mean, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about MSC and Ocean Key. But the jazz, maybe a little slower, some cognac, a cigar. Well, it can't put the cigar inside. Only on Davina you can't, I believe. But anyway, I love it. I love it.
That's right. And I want to remind everybody, those coming in for the very first time, to Cruise Talk Live here with Warmstrong Adventures, Mr. Bill and myself. I am Scott from Controversial Cruising, and you are watching an award-winning show. That's right, an award-winning show 2024. Bill and I have become the first award winners in our repertoire. First award winners for Meet and I Awards. If you do not know Meet and I, please go over to their channel and check them out. You may even have a chance to get nominated, but you got to put in the work, and you got to be real, and you got to be dope. You got to be dope in real life. Check them out because this is something that we hold near and dear to our heart. And Meet and I put a lot of work and a lot of thought and a lot of effort into this. So this is something that we want to keep going. And Bill, I want to win this year too. So and next year and the year after and the year after.
Well, Scott, this is our award. There's nobody out there that can do what we do. So don't worry about it. We're going to win. But I mean, you still have to keep practicing, keep working on your craft.
You do.
But we're going to win again.
You do. New intros and music and Let's use come on into Cruise Talk Live. Warmstrong Adventures shares here. I also put it up in mine as well. Antoinette F. Fun is going to be after us, so check her out. I have a redirect, and I think Bill does too as well.
I do too.
On his channel. So Mr. Aunt Simone is here. Hello, Aunt. Welcome in. Anthony. There it is on my channel. Thank you very much. It's pinned up at the top. And these two here as well. We are having some fun in my Mighty app too. I shared that. This is where I am also going to start helping people with the YouTube side of things, thumbnails, Canva, things like that. So I'm going to start to kind of transition that app into that. And then, if you'd also like to join the membership on YouTube, that is where you're going to get some content that other people do not get to see. So, and I will not make it public of the stuff that's on my members only page. So that's only for my members. Scotty J Travels is here. Hello, Scotty. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Danny is also here. Hello, Danny Dizzle, the Fizzler. Welcome in. Scotty J Travels is on later at 6:30 my time, so that would be 9:30, I believe, Eastern Standard. So him and Cheryl will be on. They are a hoot, so definitely catch them. There is Meet and I. Hello, Meet and I. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
What's up, Bill? And peace to the chat. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Shay's Adventures is here. Hello, Shay. Great to see you this week. Keisha is here. Hello, Keisha. Happy Wednesday to you. Amelia is here. Hello, Amelia. Look at that. She put a nice little logo, a nice little avatar there. I remember it was purple or it was orange, purple or orange. And now we get to see who she is. So welcome in and happy Wednesday to you. Travel with Josie Ann was here.
Did her live today?
I was at her live too as well
Yep.
during work.
Josie Ann, get used to things going wrong. Don't let it bother you. Don't let trolls bother you. Don't let them throw you off your game. When you go live, anything can happen, and just you have to learn how to laugh at yourself. Don't sweat it. You know how many lives I had to shut down because I couldn't get it to work right or whatever. So
that's right.
Good job.
You just roll with the punches and you make it back next week. Z is here. Hello, Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel. Welcome in.
Z's going live again. He's finally back in the game. Goes live at 3 o'clock Eastern time, 2 o'clock Central. I don't know if he's doing it every day. It seems like he's doing it every day now.
Ooh, Z's back in the everyday mix. Uh-oh. Watch out. What season are we up to, Bill? 8, 9? 10?
This is probably about season 6, if it gets good.
If it gets Susanna is here. Hello, Susanna Morjone, proud single mother. Great to see you. Stacy also joins us. She says, "Hey guys, hello,
Stacy.
Welcome in." Event yours is here. Hello, Miss Tanya. Happy Wednesday to you. Great to see you. Also, Clocky is here. Hello, Mr. Clocky.
Look.
Great to see you. Happy Wednesday, Hump Day. Happy Hump Day, Mr. Paul. Travels with PMB. Great to see you, Mr.
Paul, he's having a great time over there in, I believe, Norway. And I love watching this because that's on my bucket list.
Mine too.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list, and I want to go.
Oh, man. Those are, goal cruises. So definitely eager to watch all those vlogs. Let's see here. Mona is also here. Hello, Mona.
Mona.
Happy Wednesday to you. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Paul. Post as much as you'd like to in there. I know I actually shared one of my friends, Cheryl, not Cheryl from Cruising is Fun Anytime, another Cheryl in the cruising, not in the cruising YouTube community, but my cruising community. She shared some pictures of Norway and Iceland, and I also shared those in my Facebook group too as well. So she wasn't on the same ship as Paul is, but definitely in that same region. So jealous. Angie is here. Hello, Angie. Welcome in. Floaty boaty. Oh, and no problem. Meet and I. What's up, Cuzzo? No, it is no problem. I know we're all kind of speaking to each other. It's a generalization. That was the one thing, right? We've always said kind of like the blanket hello sometimes.
It is. It varies. I mean, you know, people go to yours, go to mine. Some people go to both. It is what it is. But as long as you're watching Cruise Talk Live, we appreciate you.
That's
it. It doesn't matter how you watch us on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever you watch us on. We appreciate it.
That's right. All right, Bill. I have gone down to the bottom of the chat. I think we have our close, intimate cruisers here who are ready to hear about Ocean K. But before we do that, I'm going to actually give you the floor and give anybody else the floor for any questions about World America. But I know, Bill, you had a few other questions. Not putting you on the spot, but if you had any questions about anything World America related, we'll start off with that for about 10 minutes ish or so or less, and then we're going to actually talk heavily about Ocean K. And if you guys have ever been to Ocean K, and we're going to talk about exactly what's included and what's not included, and you guys might be surprised at that list, what's included and what's not. So.
Yeah, I have a question. Who out there wants to pay for my cruise to World America? I'm going November for Thanksgiving, but I need somebody to pay for my cruise before then on World America. I need to go twice. So yeah, that's my Scott. I'm trying. I'm watching the videos. What I'm really trying to avoid is like the ship tours and things like that.
Yep.
I mean, I'll turn them on for a second and see a spot and I say I can't watch it because I kind of want to be surprised. Sometimes I think I should do research so I know what to look for, but then I want to be surprised. I want to find out for myself. But you did have me. I don't know if it was yours or No Pants video. It was the secret balcony.
Oh, the communal balcony. Yeah, that was
balcony.
Surprising. Pretty surprising. However, there was what kind of surprised me about that, if you saw that in the end of that ship tour, the very short ship tour, there was no furniture out there, right?
Perfect.
which is perfect. But at the same time, I mean, I guess you would go out there and take a video of the app or
Right.
the waves or something like that, or you would stand there. You can't smoke a cigarette, so I mean, you can't sleep out there. You can't do the hibbity jibbity out there. I mean, there's nothing. It's a communal balcony, which is cool for the views and all. But my question is like, what else? What else am I supposed to do out there?
But could you imagine if they had chairs out there? People
That
would
would be
come.
cool.
No, it wouldn't. People would come with their towels and hold the spot forever. They would just come over just like they do the chairs up by the poolside. They would do that, then nobody else can use it. Now you come out there, you take your picture, you get your little selfie, and then you go back in.
I did it. It was nice views though, and honestly, the way that the crosswind breeze was kind of coming, we kind of got a breeze honestly off the back of the ship. And then it went all the way up and it went all the way down, which was
that took up a lot of space. And now it seemed like there could have been another cabin there or something. I mean, I don't want to tell them to do that, but I love the idea that you can go there and instead of being surrounded by a lot of people,
cove balcony,
you and a couple of people could be out there, talk, take your pictures in peace, quiet, no kids running around yelling and screaming.
Right.
Get off my lawn. None of that.
Get off
my balcony.
Get off my balcony. Let's see. Oh, Uncle Dave has come in. Hello, Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave.
Buddy. I can't wait for the next meeting. Award, says Danny Dizzle the Fizzle. Scott and Bill deserve that award. Can't wait to see who wins for the award. We can't either. I know Maggie, who comes in here all the time. She won the Moderator of the Year award. But I know, Danny, we would also put you up for Moderator of the Year, and many of us would nominate you. So hopefully,
my nomination is already in. Danny, love you guys. Maggie, Emily, Keisha. That's the winner.
Keisha right here. Keisha. We love it.
I mean, I do. I have some great mods, and I love all of them. That's the tough part. I'm gonna nominate every one of them, if I can. I'm gonna nominate every one of them.
You want to nominate Keisha because she kicks you back to place when you need to be kicked back to place.
Oh, she does.
Tells you.
Ouch. She's like you, Scott. I have two people. I have two people that tell me what's on their mind, and sometimes I get upset. But then it's like, you're right.
You're right. Travel Yes We See says there are no surprises, so go ahead and watch for efficiency. Yes, that's right. That's right. I mean, I thought about that. Honestly, I thought about that. I was like, those fold-up chairs that kind of look like a little thing, and then you just like pop it out and like you just sit there. You're like,
oh. So no,
don't bring your chair
for everybody
out here.
Else.
Leave your chair in your balcony, in your own balcony. Vicky is here, says hi again. Scott, hello, Vicky. Welcome in. Emily is also here. Hello, Emily. Good evening to you. Carnival Cruise addicts are here. Hello.
Welcome in. Welcome in.
Liz. Chris and Liz. And we're also both supporting some World America gear too as well. Look at that. Yeah, we got Bill.
Thank
we got
you, Scott.
Bill the size he needs.
I've been looking for this for over a year and a half. My size, I'm not going to get into. Yeah. Anyway, my size, I've been a year and a half. Couldn't find it. Always. Oh no, we don't have that size. But we have this T-shirt in that size. We have, a hoodie in that size, but not this jacket. Now, can I keep it clean? I don't know.
Yeah, you wanted the white one, and they had the white one in that. I got the navy one.
If I was smart, I would have got the same one. But the white, I think, just looks so sharp. I'm gonna wear it on white night, even though I don't know how hot it's gonna be. But I'm ready.
Yes. Scotty J is here. Hello, Scotty J. I think I said hello to you, but if I didn't, hello again. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so If nobody has any more quick questions, Bill, do you have any more questions?
No,
Closing
no.
questions? Anything you want to know? Anything about the food? Otherwise, we're closing World America. Not that you guys can't message me on the side and be like, "Hey, I'm going to World America. What do you think about that?" You could do that, but closing for the lives. Where we don't harp on things here in the lives. But I know, Bill, at the end of last week's live, you were like, "Oh, I wanted to know something," so maybe you don't want to know them anymore. But either way.
No.
No other questions? No further questions, Bill?
No.
No.
The defense rests.
The defense rest. Okay. Embarkation Nation, this will be our segue into Ocean K. And they have been a member for 23. I almost said 23 years. So 23 months. Oh, my Lord. This is from Bill.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Damn it, Bill. I'm just going to make you a members. Thank you.
Don't get me going on that one, Scott. But I did add badges for my members. So I noticed this is the first time that I've done a live since I've added the badges. But if you go to my channel now, you can see badges. But they look small. I got to make them bigger because they look small. So I'm going to try to go in there. I did what they told me to do, but to me they look small on my screen. So, but no, I'm trying to make those badges, and it goes by members for 1 month. Well, I think it starts at like 2 months and then beyond.
Jen, you can have mine.
I'm still in it, Scott. We have it. I'm taking it anyway.
Also, wasn't the one I was looking for. I have another one, but I guess I had to take it off, so that wasn't it. But you can have that one too. 23 months is wild, by the way. That's 2 years. Jen has
really. I mean, as soon as I got monetized, I guess, and I started memberships, they must have been like right away. It's been about 2 years that I got monetized since I've been monetized.
23 months, Bill.
23 months. I don't know how they put up with me.
John Geller, I'm with Bill. I want to cruise on World America. I can't get my wife to pay for it.
Right. Right. That's all I want. Just find somebody to pay for it. Because I'm being a little bit greedy. Even though my final payment is coming up soon, I think I still owe about $700 on it.
Let me know if you want to wiggle out of that, and we can go into an ocean view or a balcony. We won't need a balcony. We can go into the next to the engine room.
I do interior.
Interior.
We would have to look at that. The thing with mine was when I got it, I have the drink package and Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'll do it. I don't care.
Yeah, but I'm not paying extra.
Well,
because mine was, and we can talk about it off air, but it was like $1,400.
That's not bad.
So yeah, no, I thought for everything that I got with it, it was a great price.
Travel Yes We See says the design of World America is hid the kids in the back. Hide the kids in the back of the top of the ship, but they gave them 2 bars. Yeah, they did. You go up there like, oh, this is all for kids. Oh wait, except for that and the smoking area.
For the bar.
What the heck?
They have a bar in the kids area?
It's not but yes, kind of, sort of. It's not in the kids area, but it's
Oh, just right outside. Well, that's like they had like the smoking area, like right by a restaurant. It seemed like there was like an entrance to a restaurant, and I just glanced at it, so I don't know for a fact. But like on the back of the ship, maybe it's deck 8, the promenade. It looks like there's a smoking area, and then it leads into a restaurant, maybe that sports bar or something.
Yes,
that's crazy. I never saw somebody put a smoking location right next to a restaurant.
It was like the adults pool, the smoking area, and like the Serenity, like all in one. it was called the Zen area or the Zen bar or the Zen something. But yeah. Let's see. Eric B is here. Hello, Eric B. Welcome,
Eric,
buddy. But Eric B on one of his other channels. Jeff Brack is also here. Hello, Jeff. Welcome, Ingrid. To see you. Jan is also here and joins us. Hello, Jan. Can't wait to meet you on the ungroup. I'm going to start a fund for the world, America. I've seen crazier things. Woohoo! We can all hit the lotto and just.
I do.
I haven't cruised with that MSC yet. I keep hearing too many mixed reviews, such as they cater to more European cruisers, and the food is subpar. The American food is subpar. World America does look beautiful, though. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the World America, they know that it's going to be mostly Americans, and I guess that ship, even though it did have a lot of Europeans, it had more Americans than it would have, I guess, if it was like World Europa or something like that. But I mean, even the seashore. I mean, what do you think about the clientele on the seashore?
It's definitely heavily from Europe. From Europe. I mean, but they're from this cruise line is from Europe. So everybody who wants to go on vacay or whatever they call it, holiday, whatever they want to call it, they go over there and they see MSC. That's a brand they know and trust,
right?
And they come over here. And for me, I love. This is I'm being selfish here. I love when I hear like Americans say, "Oh, too many Europeans." Perfect. I don't want the secret to get out. Because well, it's just the flair. You get this mixture. I told you the story. I went to I was on one of the ships, and I went to like a solo meetup.
Yeah, and
I was the only one there. It was like 20 some odd people there. I was the only one that English was their first language. There was one or two people that spoke English, but it wasn't their first language. So it was like just a lot of nodding my head and moving on and trying to communicate a word here or there. I loved it. I absolutely love MSC just for that reason. And I love MSC.
As I recall, there's a bar by the swing. There's a bar where they do the draw. Oh, yes, that's right, too. Yeah, there is. What would you do if you won the lottery? I don't know. Quit all my jobs and live on a cruise ship. Let's see.
Get a new phone number first thing.
Oh, yes. Yep. I love it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Travel. They had them inside the restaurants, if you remember, and most of the world hasn't gone smoke free. I know. Wait, Bill did a little pick icon for members.
Yeah, they're called badges.
Wow.
So if you and then it goes by the number of months or years that you've been a member. But this is the first chance I get to see it actually like live.
Wow. All right, Bill, let's take a little ship over to Ocean Cay. I know you and I have both been to Ocean Cay. I've only been there once. How many times have you been there now? 6, 7, 9?
Probably about 6 times. Probably about 5 or 6 times. One or 2 times it was canceled. Weather was too windy or whatever.
Okay.
Probably 5 or 6 times.
And you've also been to Half Moon Cay.
You mean like
lifetime ever?
Relax Moon Cay, something, whatever it's called now?
No, Half Moon Cay. Oh, okay. Relax Away Cay. Okay, yes.
Oh, yeah. I've been to Relax Away Cay. Okay, that was just cheap shot at Carnival. Yes, I've been to Half Moon Cay.
Relax Away Cay.
yeah. Let's get the right names. It's no longer Mahogany Beach. It's Paradise.
Tropical Isla.
Tropical Isla. Whatever it is, we're going to use the correct name. We're going to respect Carnival and their choices to change names.
And you and I obviously have not been to Celebration Key because that just opened the 17th of this month. So neither one of us have been there yet. Isn't it the 17th? Oh, tomorrow's the 17th.
No, it's 19th. First ship goes the 19th.
Oh, 19th. Sorry, 19th, 17th.
Yeah, okay. 19th. Because I can't wait. I'm waiting for either we love it or we hate it. And I can't wait for the videos.
Now, we are going to talk all about Ocean Cay. We have had a show before about talking about Half Moon Cay. I just wanted to tell the people and let the people know that we have been to both, but we are going to talk about Ocean Cay. One of the best things I like about it is that there are no tender ports. You do not have to tender to this private island. We'll start there, right? Obviously, we're taking little boats, little ships, but you do not have to. You can get right off as you please. We docked at like 8 o'clock. I don't know if that was the same for you. I don't know if there's later docking periods there. Bill, the times that you have went like 8 o'clock ish, give or take in the morning?
When it was morning time.
Yeah. Morning.
This particular cruise, I'm going on Sunday. People, I'm going on a cruise Sunday. So have your notifications on. I'm going to be going live from embarkation day. That video is already up, the live stream, and then all through the rest of the week because it's my birthday cruise. So there's going to be a lot of lives. Anywho, we don't dock until 1 p.m. on the second day, but we stay overnight and we don't leave till 6 p.m. the next day.
Okay.
Which I can't wait for. I mean, this is. If I had to dream of a plan, this would be my plan to have like an overnight at a port.
And it's overnight at Ocean Cay.
Yes, overnight at Ocean Cay. Now I'm sure you have to be back on. I've left late from there, like 9 or 10, but this is the first time it's been overnight, and I can't wait. I'm sure we're all gonna have to be back on by 11 or 12
midnight. I think it's midnight.
But then I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk away because it's not really developed. Right. And stargaze without. I'm from the city, so it's hard for me to stargaze. So I'm gonna go stargaze and watch things.
Little binoculars.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably the naked eye
ones. Yeah.
But I can't wait.
Yeah. There you go. I like that. So the other thing that I do want to say is if you do end up getting these bands on the wristbands, which work on the ship, they do not work on two places, the casino being one of them and the private island being the other. So this, even though it opens up your room and you can get a drink at a bar on the ship, you can't do it at Ocean Cay. However, you can use your stateroom card and the drink package, your drink package, if you have it.
Drink package.
It works on the island. Just like you were on the ship, you can get as many drinks up to your drink package. They do take them off, like it's not like magical. You're on the island. It doesn't count. So it is a hard 15, just like Carnival is. However, they don't cut you off this is going beyond Ocean Cay, but they don't cut you off in the casino, which is also smart by them too. If you're acting a fool and you're being an idiot, you're going to get cut off no matter what number you're at. Okay.
My understanding with MSC, they don't cut you off. They stop the 15. You get 15 on the package, but if you wanted to buy more, you could.
Yes, that's correct. I meant like a hard 15 as far as like the drink package.
Yeah. It's 15, but unlike Carnival, they cut you off. You stop. You had 15. You can't drink anymore.
Correct.
MSC is you reach 15, you can buy some drinks.
Yeah, and you can go in the casino and get drinks if you want to too. There. Let's see here. Ryan is here. My other cruise mate, who I was on the cruise.
Welcome in.
I mistook him for Rihanna the other day. They have the very similar logos and the similar colors, but Rihanna's Reality Check and Ryan is Rhino Rex. So,
what was the hidden? He said something about a hidden bar.
The hidden bar had a nice view. Yes, the hidden bar.
Which one is that?
The speakeasy, Ryan.
He said a nice view. I mean, that was like hidden down in the dungeon. It looked like.
Oh, the hidden bar. No, he's talking about. I believe the clip that I'm showing is this it? Let's see if this is it. Hold on. Actually, this is it. So this is the hidden bar. This isn't a hidden bar, but it is the bar closest to the lighthouse. So Ryan and I actually went off in Ocean Cay together, and my whole thing was I was exploring to the lighthouse. Ryan said, I ain't got nothing to do, so I'll explore to the lighthouse. I said, there's going to be bars, there's going to be shopping, there's going to be a whole bunch of shit during the exploring to the lighthouse. So if you're cool with that, come along. You can drop off whenever you want. Say, yeah, I'll come. So we explored to the lighthouse, and this was the bar that we found at the end. So let me play this. This is actually one of the clips I wanted to play. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you for stopping me too, Bill. So all right, one of the many bars here that you can just hang out and chill. And Ryan and I got some waters. We're also going to get some alcohol. But I mean, you kind of, you don't really grab it yourself. But I mean, you can grab it yourself. They're going to, charge your little card here. And yeah. Kind of vibes. And then, I mean, there's like one of these over there and over there and over there. So I mean, no shortage. Kind of cool. And you get one of these pineapples too for like $12 if you want one. Also, not the hidden bar. I'm sorry that was not it.
I was about to say that wasn't what I thought would be a hidden bar.
That's not hidden. So sorry, Ryan. But yeah, you're going to have to tune into the vlog to see the hidden bar that Ryan is talking about. But as I alluded to in this video, there are many bars, and you can see there were a lot of people on the island, but I walked right up and you can get a drink. There was, 6 people in this huge open bar. So there was no line to get drinks. And even if there was like a mini line at one point. There was like 3 people deep. It was like soda, non-alcoholic here, alcoholic and beer. And it was just like they were gone. And it was just done. I was like, I have never seen anything done so quickly and so efficiently. The beer people were out in a minute, right? Obviously the mixed drink, you want a rum and Coke, you want a vodka, whatever, boom, 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 3 minutes. And all the people that wanted water, they were gone in like 20 seconds. Here, water here, water here, good. Boom. They were like handing them out basically without even like scanning the card because of how hot it was and whatnot. So
yeah, I do worry about that. Like I'm going in July, July 20th, and it's like, my goodness, it's going to be 99 degrees and 100% humidity. It's going to be a tough one.
It really is. Let's see. Oh, I kicked myself all the way back up here. Sorry. I can't wait for everyone to trash Celebration Key. It's a social media sport. I can't wait to see what goes on Celebration Key. It may not be a trashing.
It's going to be a 50-50. You have some people that, Carnival can't do any wrong, and then you have other people that just can't wait to bash Carnival. So I'm waiting to hear what they have to say.
I was able to do an overnight on the seashore. It was so nice waking up on the island. Oh,
yes.
Lord, what? Waking up? Maybe, Bill, you don't have to go back in the ship.
Well, I'm sure she had to go back to the ship.
Oh, waking up, just maybe waking up on the island, being able to just get off.
No, I hope not.
Clearance of the ship. We will also be able to get off and enjoy the beach, walk around, and get back on before embarkation at noon. Super cool. I can't overnight at a private island. Is it? Correct. It was just us when we found it. Yes. I try to share some things and I don't want to share them all. I do share some things that have not been released yet because you guys obviously deserve it for being here for Cruise Talk Live. So what is the focal point of Ocean K? It is a free beach or a pool. So it's a lagoon on one side, a man-made, it has to be man-made lagoon in the middle, right? Where you saw, I was picturing and videoing the ship there at the bar. That is the lagoon. On the back side of me is actually the beach side. So that is there's more rocks and stuff over there. But if you wanted to, you can go swimming and stuff in there. I saw some people swimming and putting their feet in the ocean and walking out a little bit. But that's more the natural ocean and then the lagoon. And of course, there are different things that you can reserve in the lagoon. I found this out. I'm not a big beach goer, so this would be something that you would never actually see on my channel. So I have to remember that you guys obviously may do some different things than I do. Where is it? Oh, crap.
One of the things, there's about 7 or 8 beaches there. There are 1 or 2 that, well, probably just one that you have to be in the yacht club, the elevated staterooms on the ship. You have to stay in those to get to that beach. But there's like seven beaches.
So yeah, I won't read them all out there, but I mean, there's everything from floating beach mats to cabana rentals. There's even sunrise cruises in there. I didn't even know that. Different tours, obviously, and those are all the prices as of recently. And then up at the top there, you see that Ocean K Lighthouse climb, which is not a guided tour. It's basically $15 to climb up to the top of that lighthouse and take a picture or a selfie. I have heard that it hasn't been attended mostly, so people are just walking up and unattended lately, but you didn't hear that from me. And then you got some umbrella rentals and some things like that, and what Bill was talking about down here, the yacht club cabana, the ocean view, and the beachfront rentals. You see that's around $450 to $500 there. So and the Ocean K beach cabana is about $281. So I guess relative prices to what you would see on other private islands. I'm not exactly sure if they're cheaper or not cheaper, but at least there are some things that are offered. You can also go there and just freely sit there. The chairs you do not have to pay for. You can just sit in the chairs. But if you want like a cabana or you want like a little house or whatever, you do have to pay for that.
The thing with Ocean Key is if you're looking for the bells and whistles and the swimming with the pigs and the jet skis and all that, you're not going to get that here. This is a marine reserve, and the tours there are going to be about the nature side of the ocean. Yes. So you're not gonna be entertained if your entertainment includes like parasailing and all that. This is not your place. This one's going to be more informational. A lot of the tours are going to be informational as far as the nature side of the ocean and what they're doing there, trying to preserve the ocean and all that good stuff. The one thing I will say, this island opened up probably about the time of the pandemic, 2019, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a lot of shade on those beaches. Once you see the beaches, there's not a lot of shade. And they want, you need, I shouldn't say you need, but you'll probably want to rent an umbrella. But the umbrellas really don't travel with you have to take the umbrella. If you rent it, you have to take it with you. So if you go to this beach and go to that beach, you have to take the umbrella with you. So it's not like you rent an umbrella and I use this one. Then when I go to the other beach, I can use another one. No, it's a little backwards there. It's a little, but there's literally like no shade and not a lot of chairs. Old people like me, we need chairs, and there's not a lot of chairs. Once you get back to the backside, I think it's like probably South Beach, no, maybe North Beach. Once you go back there, you'll see more chairs.
Yeah,
there's fewer people, but it's not congested. For an old man like me, this is what I want: peace and quiet. Lay there, no loud music being played everywhere. They do have a party at night. The sunset party and or overnight party. They do have a party, but if you want peace and quiet, imagine packing up your drinks, your cigars, going there. I mean, it's like being on Gilligan's Island, almost, except you don't have the captain. I mean, the skipper.
Hello, Drunken Chef BBQ. Welcome in, buddy.
Drunken Chef, welcome in.
You. Clock says we were the only ones when we went. We were the only ones there at that bar.
Are you talking about the bar by the lighthouse?
That's the one I was talking about. That's the hidden bar that I'm referring to.
Okay, yeah. That's if you want to drink and you just want to relax, that's a perfect bar.
It's got like a little swing. It's got the wicker chairs there.
Yeah, no, it's
got like a portico. It's like a deck out.
Yeah.
Miss Njuma's here. Hello, Nijuma. Welcome in. I'm sure I'm not missing anybody here. Kimberly LaBelle is also here. Hello, Kimberly. Great to see you. Anxious to see what Sailing Carnival is all about. That's right. You're going to be with us in 2027 on the Ungroup Cruise. Okay, people bitching about Carnival renting a pool noodle for $10, and now I see these prices. Ooh.
Well, the problem with Carnival, they didn't come out at $10. They came out at $20. That's when all the yelling started. If they came out a little cheaper from the beginning, if they had came out for a little cheaper from the beginning, maybe they don't complain about it too much. They probably still would have, but when it came out $20 to rent a noodle, everybody went crazy. They lost their mind.
Mm-hmm. Linda, hello, Linda. Welcome in. Travel says, I heard that MSC has no intention to spoil the place by putting a large, loud theme. No. And they own their own. There are the only ones. One of the only ones that own their own private island. There is no lease on that. Celebration Key, Castaway Key, all of the others, Coco Cay, they're all on leases, whether it's 50-year lease, 100-year lease. They are all on some kind of contractual lease agreement. MSC is owned by MSC. There are people that work there from the ship, bartenders and things like that. And then there are also people that are employed by MSC, locals who live there for about 6 months during the season. They live in there's little apartments there. All the ones that are the different colors, those are all apartments. They live there for about 6 days, and they get to go home one day, and they take a ferry for like 20 minutes to go over to Grand Bahamas, which most of them live, and then they come back. Just like us, they have a family, whatever, that live in, in Grand Bahama, 20 minutes away. They go home for a day, and then they come back and they work for 6 in the season, just like now. So, and that you don't see that on Celebration K. You don't see that on, Castaway K. When you go away, there's nobody else on the island. That's it. Let's see. You can buy life vests from Costco. I mean, I guess you could.
Yeah.
That is why it's best to go out later in the day when people abandon. Yeah, abandoned.
Yes.
Where's my mic? Mike did something stupid. That's dumb. Yeah, which take somebody else's umbrella. No, the one just down from the lighthouse. Yeah, that's the one that we're talking about. The secret one that nobody goes to.
I don't know if I've seen that one. I've seen the one right by the lighthouse, but I haven't seen it right down from the lighthouse. When I go this time, I'll check.
I don't mind them charging a renting price when things are free. People don't take care of things. You're more apt to be respectful if there's a price involved. I mean, you're right. Amazon Prime streaming has a full documentary on the history of Ocean Cay. Sorry, I don't have the link on hand. Oh, that's pretty cool. I might have to watch that, actually.
I think I'm going to watch it.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
I know it was an industrial island and had metal and all kind of debris and stuff like that. They came and cleaned it up to make it a reserve. Mm-hmm. I love it. I mean, it's just very peaceful for me, and that's what I do. You get with some friends, you grab some food, and you go back for seconds if you want. Anyway, that was another cheap shot. Yeah, you go back and, have a burger, fries,
and maybe another one
if you wanted to. If the one burger, you were there for an hour or two and you wanted another one, you could go back without having to pay for it.
Now, now let's talk about something on Ocean Cay that you can get a lot of and multiple of, and there are multiple of, Bill. And that's food venues and food places. Let's talk a little bit about food. Let's talk about what's included. Let's talk about what's not included. And I think you guys are going to be a little bit surprised. Now, when I was walking around the island, they had one of my favorite things, two of my favorite things. They had food trucks and they had food huts, sort of, kind of, ish. What I mean is, they were both kind of trucks, I think they were, but one was like a smaller truck, so that's why I call it a hut. But they had the beach shack here, which are basically the beach shack, and all of them are included except for that lobster roll. And various places too. There was a smaller seafood beach shack. So I guess they were both trucks. They were just smaller. And you see here that the lobster roll is the only upcharge menu item. Everything else you can go back for multiple of. You can get multiple of them. They were fresh. They were hot. I ended up getting myself off of this menu here a corn dog. They started to actually run out of multiple things too as well. But if they were out of a cheeseburger here, 50 feet down the road, there was another exactly identical beach shack, which probably had some other menu items that were crossed out. But I'm sure you could get a cheeseburger or a hamburger. And they didn't take your card or anything. You just went up and said, can I please have a corn dog, or can I please have a veggie dog or a veggie burger? And they just
if they just weren't giving them out for free, they wouldn't run out. That's
true.
And I'm sorry. It sounds like I'm attacking Carnival. I'm having fun with Carnival. I am a Carnival person to the day I die.
We know. Do you like corn dogs?
Today's National Hot Dog Day, by the way.
Is it? Yeah, well, look at this. Yeah. I didn't even do this on purpose.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, you might like this one. All right. Here's the corn dog segment. I've only had one corn dog this entire trip, and this is for you guys. I normally don't eat hot dogs or corn dogs for that matter. But anyway, let's try it for the vlog.
corn dog. I hope it's not hot and I don't burn my mouth. Whew. That's actually a fat. Look at the size of that dog in there. Holy.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's good. Captain Brody gave me some assistance. You know what? That's actually not a bad corn dog. look at the way I bit it. That's actually not a bad corn dog. I would say, I'm convinced that they're the same corn dogs that are on Harbor Bites, but I don't know. 8.4 out of 10. Okay.
8.4 out of 10. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try one. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna film it though. But I do. I saw them on the ship, and I mean, they had some of the biggest corn dogs I've ever seen.
Biggest? No, yeah, that was a pretty fat, round corn dog. It sounds like my kind of island. No loud, just in nature would be sweet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Linda gets it.
It was fun exploring. There was a lot of nature. Travel, yes, we see. Did they have the wings when you were there? The first time they had wings. The last time I didn't see any wings. I do have a video of the buffet, so when we get to the buffet, we'll see. I don't believe there were wings there at all. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten.
Yeah,
some. Maybe there was. I don't know.
I don't recall ever seeing wings.
There's like a 1.5 minute video of the whole buffet, so you guys could see. But I want to get down to the bottom before I do that. Yes. Oh, like this. The clock was talking about it. They have 2 buffets as well. One is pretty new.
Oh, okay, nice.
We did not go to the second buffet. It pretty much has the same offerings. There's nothing really different in the offerings. It's just another space for people to eat. So they spread out people having to stand on that one buffet. And the people that end up knowing about the second buffet, a lot of food vloggers and people walking kind of, I guess, the back end of Ocean K would be able to go there to eat for lunch or something like that. And again, it's free, same thing. I think it is a smaller menu. It is also a smaller buffet itself, like a smaller by square footage. So there is that. But yes, the 2 definitely. I didn't go into the newer one. I should have. But we only went to the one that has been there for a while.
Were there still a lot of construction going
on? There was some. They were doing more construction on the housing, or down by the housing, I should say.
Okay.
But on the island, no, not too much. Thank you very much.
I think that's what I remember. They were doing some construction by the housing.
And Ryan says the corn dogs were good, better than I expected. Yeah, I thought they were the corn dogs from on the ship, to be honest with you, but maybe I'm wrong. Love the shades. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. She says she can do a corn dog. Yes, the empanada. Yes, that's what I was talking about. The empanada Harbor Bites. Corn sausages. Corn sausages. Harbor Bites was a hit and miss. One time good, one time bad. Ooh,
really?
Maybe that has to do with who hit the buttons on the little Dunkin' Donuts oven thing. Doot doot beep.
And we all know Clock is particular about his corn dogs.
Burgers were cold both times I went. Ooh, I passed on the burgers. I knew I could get that on the ship. So, and they had condiments in an open cardboard. They had condiments in a cardboard French fry, and you had to scoop mayo out with a nasty plastic spoon. It was kind of gross with the fly. Ooh, that did. I don't know. We're gonna have to look at my video now. I extensively go over this. So travel, yeah, okay. This is a good time. We're talking about the buffet, and so I don't forget, we're coming to the end of the live anyway soon. So, all right, let's see what was offered at the Ocean K buffet. Everything was included. The only food item that I could find on the actual island that was an upcharge was that damn lobster roll. And I was not getting the lobster roll because I heard horrible things about it. And I don't eat lobster anyway, really. So,
yeah.
Ocean K buffet.
dogs from the truck that we just got, since they're all free. But you got hot dogs, you got hamburgers, you got French fries. They're coming out with some hot fries. Those hamburgers, cheeseburgers too as well. All right, coming around the other side. Oh, we got some seasoned fries here. We got some Bohemian pigeon peas and rice. Wait, is there pigeon in there? Just joking. What is this? The triple mac and cheese. I was actually told that this is not good, so I want to try it because people have said it's not good. Okay, we got some fried chicken. I can get that on the ship. We got some blackened red snapper. I think I'm gonna pass. Can I do some Chipotle barbecue ribs, please? Yes, thank you very much. Perfect. We got some sauteed seasoned vegetables. Of course, we got to get some veggies. A little scoop it yourself. We got some grilled corn on the cob. We got some tomato and watermelon salad. We got some traditional coleslaw, some potato salad, grilled corn with feta walnuts and shallots. Wow. Marinated three bean salad, macaroni salad, tomato and watermelon salad with balsamic and olive oil. Wow. We got some breads, some bread rolls, and it's pretty much the same thing over here. So we go chocolate chip cookies and brownies and Linzer tarts and cupcakes. It's like red, white, and blue. Look at it. Rum cake. We got some rum cakes. We got some. Oh. Well, I don't really like sweets, but, don't mind if I do, if it has rum in it, so why not? And then we got some fruits. We love some fruits. And then we got the end of the buffet. We also have some whole fruits, too, if you guys are interested in some whole fruits, as well as some cut-up fruits over here, so.
And that was pretty much, I don't know if I've missed something or if there was something else that, I don't know, I didn't get, but I pretty much walked around in a big square and I tried to film as much of the options that were there as possible. So
That's kind of what I remember right there. I mean, a basic island buffet, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like, oh my God, the best meal that I had, but, I don't know. I don't remember the condiment and the big scoop. I think they were in little, tiny little condiment cups. Though at that time that
They said they were at the snack shacks.
They were at the snack shacks. Oh, I think that might have been like the case. Yeah, I don't know. I don't dip my corn dog in anything. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not a ketchup guy anyway. Decent snorkeling. We had our own gear that we got from Amazon. Oh, that's cool. Yep, I have that in my backpack, in my my suitcase too as well. The wings though, no wings. See, no wings. Scoop it yourself. Yeah, it is scoop it yourself. You see all the yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it weirds me out when things like that too, especially like potato salads and things that are supposed to be like. I'm like, I don't know. Is that watermelon salad supposed to be warm or cold?
Yeah, no. The buffet on the islands have always been a problem for me because the food is sitting out there, the flies, the people. It's a tough go. And just like the condiments,
Yeah.
I just give me a plain burger. If you don't have like a squeeze bottle or something like that, I'm good. I'll eat it plain, or wait till I get back on the ship and eat.
It was impressive options for what they had. I mean, I thought it was just better than here's a hot dog, hamburger, chicken, and pretty much was that's your basic island eats: hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken, French fries. Boom, you're done. That's it. Which is kind of like Half Moon Cay in a way, sort of. I mean, there's a little bit more options. They do have the fresh fruits. They do have desserts and things like that. I think there's maybe ribs. I think I remember getting ribs. I'm not sure. But, I mean, basic. This one's a little bit more. There's a little bit more options. But, I didn't think it was anything crazy. And honestly, the ribs that I had there, they weren't any. When I do my review, they weren't anything phenomenal. The open box with mayo and ketchup as this at the snack shack. So yeah. I didn't even Uncle Dave says, damn, they're good, right? they had a lot of stuff. I wish I would have gotten the pigeon bean thing with rice. I think No Pants or Ryan got in it. It looked really good, and I didn't want to get back up. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, Danny, seeing all that food. Way more options than Half Moon Cake. They had a lot more options, even in the salad category, as far as like the pasta salads. But I mean, that's kind of like the European side of things. They can make like 7 different kinds of salads, from watermelon salads to Mediterranean with the garbanzo beans, with the feta cheese and the cut up cucumbers, which I don't like any of that kind of stuff. But the potato salad and the macaroni salad, if it wasn't just sitting on the buffet, I might have dabbled. But I mean, they do. At least it's an option, and at least if you wanted to, you definitely could. Good evening, gents, and evening, everyone in the chat. Says Anthony on the move. Welcome in. Let me make sure I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I hate when I make stuff and I don't end up getting to show it, or I don't show it. So, wings used to be at the Snack Shack. They kept them hush hush. They're always fresh and hot out of the grease, but I didn't see them last time. Ooh, Bill, you got to go and you got to ask. You got to go and ask for.
I am. I'm gonna do it.
You got to ask us on the low, and even if you just like. Let us know in a Facebook group or something, like, hey,
I will.
He's from MSC, or maybe make a members only video, and like, just the members get to know if their wings are on the Snack Shack truck. Because honestly, the wings on the ship, they were a little weak in the beginning, but I was like, okay, they were free, so I can get them. And then they must have heard me or somebody, because they started crisping them. On like day 5, 6, and 7, they were like, somebody came over with like a fire gun and was like, and like just like crisp the top of them, and like I was like, oh, okay. Because other than that, they were kind of just like the chicken was done, but the skin was kind of like.
Well, the way you were saying it was like it was like baked chicken wings, and I'm like, yeah, not interested. I like the wings on Carnival ships. A lot.
No, not like that size. I meant like the.
No, not the size. The way they cook them.
Yeah,
has more of a crunch to it. And when the way you were describing it was more like that was like a baked chicken wing. And it was like, nah, that's not what I want. But if you're telling me they torched the wings, now we're talking. I
don't know what happened. Maybe somebody complained. Maybe they heard me. I don't know. But I was like. Day 5, I was like, I went up and I went to go get, I was like, oh, and I actually got like 5 or 6 that day. I was like, those were good. They were just regular buffalo again. They went back to the regular sauce. They were doing good on the rotation of their sauces, and then they just went right back to regular buffalo. But I'm like, at least they hit them with the fire gunner,
right?
Somebody back there, or maybe they left them in for a little bit too long. But they were great. It looked like a lot of option, but cleanliness looked like a problem. What if everything was served to you? Yeah, I mean, you go back to, people. I mean, they were kind of serving the important things. They were doing like the ribs, and they were doing the fried chicken. They were trying to like, keep the spoon on their side and ask you, but obviously somebody says something, or they get caught up, then somebody takes the spoon, and you guys know. Keisha, I wish I torched the wings on Scott's behalf. Please. Or go to the Ocean House, air conditioning, table service, the yacht club restaurant on the island.
Wish I could.
Yeah, you'll see a very funny part in the vlog. I tried to sneak on the MSC side of the island, and they caught me. So there was that. So I tried, John. They didn't want me. I told them I would pay double, and they still didn't want me. So I don't know. That's called the crispy stick. Yeah, exactly. At 54 years young, I've been practicing Scott's eating wing technique. It's going well. You eat the little thing off, and then you Bill's like, no. All right. I am down all the way to the bottom of the chat. I've shown everything that I need to show. I think for once we are going to get out of here on time so we can go over and watch Miss Antoinette at Fun because she is so much fun. And we usually go like 35 minutes into her time, and I always feel so damn bad. So if nobody has any other questions, Bill, I know you don't have any questions about Ocean K, but if nobody else has any other follow-up questions, we are going to wind down here, and then we're going to head over to Miss Antoinette's. Let's see. Wings at Pizza and Burger sucked, but they were for free. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They in the first couple days they did suck, and then they honestly. Travel, they got better. They got way better. They were like wings that I would get at a pizza place down the street. When they started hitting them with the fire gun, I don't know what happened and what turned on, but they were, I mean, when they hit them with the wing gun, they were buffalo, and buffalo. So I don't know if they ran out of sauce. They probably ran out of sauces, honestly, towards the end of the day. So it was buffalo, but day 5, 6, and 7, those wings were some of the best wings I've had on a ship.
Do they have just
Phenomenal
buffalo wings, or do they have different flavors?
They started out with just buffalo, and then I saw barbecue, and then I also saw lemon pepper.
Okay.
But I only saw lemon pepper twice, and I saw buffalo the rest of the time, and I saw like barbecue like twice. And the barbecue sauce was kind of weak, but I mean it was at least a different change up.
Okay.
Because by like day 3, I was like, damn, buffalo again. I was like, oh shit, it's not buffalo, it's barbecue sauce. And No Pants were like, no, it's not. I'm like, go look. He's like, holy shit, it is. And it really was. And they were still not that good as far as being, crispy. But day 5, I'm telling you, something happened. I switched the cook or something. I don't know.
I mean, MSC, they do have, to me, it seems like they do listen to what people say. Maybe. And if a few people complained about it or whatever, and it's like, oh, we could switch it up a little bit. So I appreciate MSC.
I'll tell you, day 5, 6, and 7, it was harder to get wings than it was day 1, 2, and 3. The bin, the wing bin was more empty 5, 6, and 7, and they were refilling them. And then there were like the pieces the smaller wings that everybody would, pick through and then throw back, because they want the big wings.
Yeah.
So the 5, 6, and 7 days, the wings bin were empty, but 1, 2, and 3, you could go up there and pretty much nobody was online at all because they were just like, they're okay. I had a couple, they're all right. But man, 5, 6, and 7 people were fighting for them. There was actually like a little line a couple times when they were like bringing out the hot fresh wings. You see all of us like dogs, like put the wings down, like, all right, here we go. And then the guy would put the nut, and then here we go. Oh, and like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, damn, everybody just watching. How many is that person taking? Okay, he left. Then you're like 1, 2, 3. Like, oh my god, how many is that person taking? Like, okay.
I can't wait.
All right, now I'm hungry. Now I got to go eat some wings. All right. Kimberly Lovell says thank you, and Bill and Scott. Keisha tells me to go to sleep. Yeah, I was up pretty early this morning. I'm not really that tired though. We don't need Dave to lose. Yeah, we don't need Dave to lose a fingertip. I love pizza and burger too as well because I could always find something that I wanted there. And the pizza offering wasn't just margarita and pepperoni. It was like black olive, shallots, and goat cheese, and tomato, basil, pepper here, Hawaiian here. Then it was like the specialty pizza from Italy. They would make a couple of those, and then it was the square, focaccia, brick style, whatever, blah 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 blah, and they would chop that up, and then it was like, wow, like I gotta, whatever I want really and feel here. It's not just what you want, pepperoni or cheese.
Do you see that message from Uncle Dave? Couple down from where you're at. I know we're trying to get out of here.
The video today. First time trying to edit, needs work, but I'm learning. All right, Uncle Dave.
Good for you, Uncle Dave.
Yeah, we'll have to stop on over. I'll stop on over and check it out. Let's see here. Hello, Orange Cone Vlog. Welcome in. sure I don't miss anybody. We are gonna get out of here though.
Yeah, we are.
Hello, Denise. Welcome in. Hey, Bill and Scott. She says, "Great to see you. Great to see you." Eating and lurking. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Mr. Bill, we are gonna turn it over to Antoinette. We're gonna go watch her have some fun. And Bill, do you have anything else in closing? Where are we bantering tomorrow?
We are bantering right before I go on a cruise. This probably won't do it next week. So this week I will be talking about MSC. Are they ready to take over the American market? We're gonna see it. Well, I'm gonna talk about that because I have some thoughts on that. And also I have a video dropping tomorrow. It'll be the last one from Japan. Aturo Japan. It will be the last one where I'm visiting Aturo Japan. So that'll be on at about 6:45 p.m. premiere, and then 7 o'clock we'll be doing Banter with Bill. Yes. Other than that, I don't have anything else. What about you, Scott?
So tomorrow we got Thirsty Thursday, match game we got on Friday, podcast on Saturday, and a brand new episode on my channel. Yeah, that's right. On my channel for the Conscious Cruiser on Monday. So we got a bunch of fun things and regular things, and you'll see me all around the YouTube streets. I'm gonna go over and watch Antoinette right now after we talk to Bill, and that's about it.
That's about it.
That's it. And Bill, what do we always say?
We always say stay strong and embrace the journey, and we will see you soon on the YouTube streets.
That's right. Bye, guys. Have a good Wednesday.